dummy.
We did that shit in a long time.
You heard the clap? Yeah, dude. The clap is back.
The clap is back. That shit sound kind of crazy when you say it like that.
Yes.
The clap is...
The
The clap if you hear.
I tell you who is back.
Go back.
I'm back.
Why?
I'm going to give me some money as soon as I go get them chickens.
Keep this goddamn. Get them fucking chickens up out of here, fool.
I heard all the jokes last week, baby.
It was only a couple. It wasn't that many.
No, it was a lot.
I know
No,
one
man.
thing.
You counted? He looked like
Yeah, 3.
Well,
7.5.
Well, y'all know I got some loyal fans,
Man, you
and they was getting tired of people talking about me. And they came and told me, I'm tired of hearing them say the same thing about you. So, you know.
Oh, how sweet.
No, we
The
just
same
said
thing?
different things.
No,
a lot
What
of
was
times.
the same thing?
You know. I might have went to the well a little bit too many more times.
What'd you say it can't get right over and over and over again?
I guess it was good if it stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck. I guess so.
I know one thing.
I was going to come back with a vengeance, but, you know, I'm going to come back nice this week.
Avenge yourself, man.
Right.
No. No need.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
No. I changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm turning
You a nice
over
guy?
a new leaf.
The new leaf?
We'll
Yeah.
see.
What's the new leaf, though? What was the old leaf if you got a new leaf?
The old leaf, I would have came back with a vengeance.
Gotcha.
See, people expected me to do that, but I don't want to do that.
I ain't expecting.
Actually, to be honest, I missed y'all, man.
I know.
I'm happy.
We know, goddamn. We know. I appreciate that, though, man.
Nah, I just
that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the seat you sit in, so that way I ain't got
Yeah.
to do shit.
Dummy.
We all play a part.
I got to do shit, goddamn.
Well, them niggas here so
All that
trash.
fucking talk, I ain't got to do it.
Well, it's good to be appreciated. I thank y'all.
Yeah. Bring the ball up the court. They ain't having to score. It's a motherfucker.
Exactly, goddamn. Just let me post up in this corner. I'm gonna let that bitch fly.
Fuck it.
Let that bitch fly. I ain't
Well,
trying.
y'all need courage. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
And I'm hooting, man.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 39, I believe. Right? Yeah, because I took a week off. So it's 39. It's June the 21st. Friday. We in this thing. I'm back. Happy to be back with my niggas. It was a long week off. I was sad over there. What Hootie said last week was right. I was absolutely texting their ass to see what the fuck was going on. Dez was keeping me in the loop.
Ignore that nigga on purpose. Not about to answer you, man. Go enjoy your vacation. Leave us alone.
It's midnight where you at.
Yeah, nigga, go have a drink.
I don't even know if I think it was later than midnight. That's why I was able to play. Shit was shut down by then. It's 6 hour difference. So
shit start closing like around that time or something?
by 2:30 they put all the drunks into the street. Like I think they ordinance you either like you got to pay for different licenses. That's what the dude told me. So you either got a 12:30 license or you got a 2:30 license. And then I don't know, it's a little spot they get a little bit of after hours. They was going to like 3. I don't know how they pulled that off over there.
They probably, well, I know over here, you know, they make them clubs that ever made you become a member, but you don't pay. You just fill out the little shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's how you get around it. Yeah.
Clubs was tripping
Hold
with
on.
that shit. Remember that?
What's that? You sign up and then what? You can stay later if they have.
I
some
never
shit like that?
You
understood
can serve liquor later.
I never understood it
After,
because
like,
nothing ever happened from it. They gave you that little card, you filled it out. I'm a member at. It was a club in Mobile. Was the first one I ever did at it.
Try to do that shit now though. You gonna get 800 emails. Back then, nigga was an email.
Man,
Right
you
now,
can put your real shit on there.
Because
I
if you're a
always do.
private club, then you can serve liquor as late as you want to.
A private club.
So now you're a member.
Because you
you're a
have
private
members.
club. Yeah.
So like a
Well, that was
cigar
kinda
bar or some
smart.
shit.
Smart, like way around it.
Is the cigar bar open up late? Like the one on 280? Is it open late?
I don't think it's
I
open.
don't know. You
late.
gotta ask DJ. Hey, we got my nigga DJ in the building. DJ, do they stay open late on the cigar bar? Yeah. See,
Later than 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, that was up. All right.
DJ, appreciate your information, man.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. Who? What you got?
DJ over there sad, goddamn, because he ain't in the camera. We sorry, DJ. we sorry.
We unhooked that nigga joystick.
That nigga like, come on, let me play. I want to jump. No,
Come on, man. I can do it. I'll be fine.
Had to do that nigga like your little cousin. Unplug the joystick. Let that nigga act like he playing the game.
He the computer, goddamn. You the computer, my nigga. You the all man. Yeah, that shit.
It's okay, DJ. You the engineer of this episode.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the sound. But
Y'all niggas so stupid.
everything cool, man. Y'all officially know it's only one person who made every single show.
No, you keep saying that.
Well, not show, but every single recording as far as being
You.
aired.
It's you.
I'm the champ. Goddamn.
Hey,
the champ
it's
is
true,
here.
man. I don't know why.
I've never missed a
Yes,
show.
you have.
Man. It's okay.
I've been on every episode.
No,
But you missed
haven't.
a recording
But you
for
missed
a
the
show.
recording. And the only reason you got back on was a technicality.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't meant to be.
It was.
Technicality.
It's okay though. But man, no, I'm saying the week been good, man. Cool week, busy week. Tired week, man. I just want some sleep. I think I'm gonna get a little sleep tomorrow, probably about 2-3 hours. Then we going to the Taco Fest or something.
Taco Fest.
Taco Fest, man. Taco Fest, man. But other than that, man, same old, same old. You know how the game go. I stole that from somewhere. I don't know what.
Same old, same. Okay, they got to come back and niggas got new lingo,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? I mean,
Same old, same old.
been getting off on them
Games, I
chickens,
hear you.
goddamn. Getting off on them chickens. Getting them hoes off. Goddamn. How you been, can't get right? You walking?
No, not at all. But no surgery, so that's dope. So I'll be back like I never left in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's what it was. You never leave. You ran that back like 6 times.
I guess I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm
Like
turning over a
Stockton.
new leaf.
Like
I
Stockton.
remember everything they said, but I blocked it out my memory.
Like you stop us here. I damn sure saw a couple posts. Hey, if you crack one more joke,
Yeah.
you crack one more joke.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the next one a good one if I got one more.
Back off, nigga.
But yeah, it was a good week. I got back from Ireland Sunday night. Yeah, it was good, man. It was a nice little trip, man. It was definitely different. I kind of went like not knowing what to expect, but I ended up having a good time, man. Went sightseeing, went to the Jameson tour, went to the.
Did you go to Game of Thrones? Man?
No, man, it got fucked up. Like
Game
it
of
got
Thrones,
messed
man.
up, man. But
I was looking for them pictures, man.
Right.
I wanted to go.
I was checking his IG just for that.
Game of Thrones today. No.
Yeah,
No.
Maybe tomorrow.
More beer.
It's darker. Today is darker. Goddamn.
But no, fuck that. I came back bearing gifts. See,
what you got?
my nigga was talking crazy about me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was going to come back with a vengeance, but I actually decided to come back with gifts. Let me go in my goodie bag.
What you got over there, man?
Oh, man.
It's money green.
See, I take care of my niggas when I leave.
Irish
You know what I'm
whiskey. Jameson Irish whiskey.
We got a little competition around here.
That's a pretty ass bag, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You better keep that. You can put
This is for you.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank you.
Take one, pass it down.
That bit look wooden.
Take one, pass it down.
Ooh, Jameson Crestis.
This is for you.
4 different kinds.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
came
saying?
back with gifts. I went to the Jameson tour, and I thought about y'all while I was gone. I got something
tonight.
for Dez and
I ain't gonna drink it tonight.
but yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it, man.
I went to the
appreciate it.
Jameson.
Thank you.
Good
I went to
gesture.
the Jameson tour, and I learned how to be a professional whiskey taster. I'm gonna teach y'all some of my techniques. Y'all can use them today.
You weren't already goddamn whiskey, goddamn.
No, see, I realized we just be drinking that shit. We don't be knowing.
What you got to do to it?
Medium body, light body.
What that mean?
Oh man, it's complicated. See, you got to tilt the glass right there and
What that
roll
do?
it.
And
And when the tears, oh god, when the tears of the glass come down, it lets you know what kind of body you got. If it's thick, that's thick body. If it roll fast, that's light body whiskey.
All I see is a foggy ass glass.
Cause that's how you gonna do it. Drink it anyway.
Exactly.
It made that nigga drink his shit faster.
Right.
But nah,
I just like
I-
it to be wet.
But nah, I had a good time. But I did notice something. I learned something while I was there.
What you got? Why you was there?
I learned that no matter what country you go to, niggas is niggas.
Yeah.
We was in the club. We was in the bar, right? And a nigga just took off running. All the niggas just,
Stop running.
you see everybody's head just turn. The white folks still partying, dancing, doom.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
It's like the music cut off for just the niggas though. I said it don't matter what everybody. I'm talking about it was a nigga had his back turned. That nigga turned all the way around.
You can
Like-
feel that shit around.
Yeah,
you,
like a little owl.
You
So I
feel
was-
like it's time to run energy.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Something happening.
But the dude was just running to the bathroom.
Dummy.
But like,
But that put you on high
yeah,
alert.
it put me
goddamn.
on alert because
Yeah.
you see a nigga running, you like shit.
Something-
what's
something
up?
going on.
Yeah, he running away from
Should
something.
I run? Goddamn.
You
It's
know
my
what they
turn.
be, hey,
Go to
buddy,
the car.
what's going on over there?
I'm already out the door. I'm out the door.
Hey, I
with
was
that.
ready, boy. I'm
Goddamn.
telling you, I was ready. I was halfway out the door. Then I realized he was just going to the bathroom. So
That's dope though, man. So you recommend Ireland?
I mean, I feel like everybody need to go where you can. Like, just go see other shit. Because another thing, like, just talking to other people from other cultures and stuff, it was cool. I met people from Paris. I met people from Senegal. I met people from Congo, South Africa, England, Scotland. It just was kind of crazy and just having conversations. And another thing that I noticed, too, when I was with some of those people is, like, in America, English is such a dominant language. And English across the world is more of a dominant language. So we don't ever get forced to learn other stuff. But a lot of those people I was talking to know like 4 and 5 languages.
I noticed that like of people from other places.
Yeah.
They always have multiple.
Yeah.
Like you'll see this African kid in the NBA speak 8 different languages. That should be
And that's
crazy.
because like if you think about it, for some of them, their language is only spoken in this one section. So if they finna go out in the world or go do business outside their section, they got to learn how to speak it. And English is the dominant business language.
And we're probably one of the only countries who teach their own language.
Yeah.
Like most other countries, you're going to learn Spanish.
You're going to learn other languages.
And in Ireland, so Ireland speak English, but they also have a little thing called Gaelic. So in school, they have to learn, that's more of the native language. They have to learn that. So it's like if we was in America and had to learn how to speak Indian or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That could be equivalent. That might not be the best analogy. But
they get the shit. We done it. You got it. Y'all know what we mean.
Did they have Lucky Charms?
This nigga. You racist. You offensive, not racist. You're offensive. But a good job.
He's still trying to figure out how he offensive.
Yeah, he's like, what I do?
Like, what I say here there.
But nah, for real, would you go back?
Yeah, but I would set up the offense a little different.
What you mean?
I just take like an offense in basketball, you wouldn't start the game with all fives if you playing basketball. Or if you playing football, you wouldn't have all quarterbacks. You got to have different people at different positions. So the next time I go, I would have to go with a different lineup.
We going together. Let's go.
There we
Let's
go.
Mm-hmm. No
Y'all
women.
can't go to Ireland?
No women allowed.
Right.
Okay.
It's more of a getaway man's trip to me.
Y'all go somewhere. Go do.
Yeah, because we can go over there, do Bible study, go fishing.
You know what I'm saying? Sightsee.
Yeah,
Sightseeing.
go climb mountains and stuff. Do shit that men do.
Play football.
There you go.
Swing a hammer.
Yeah. There y'all go. See, y'all get it.
Fun. Goddamn. Sounds like fun.
And
Take me there.
The other thing, too, when I went to this little Jameson place, it was crazy because we talk about a lot about black business and how we can't ever start and give shit. The man who started Jameson, the Jameson liquor that y'all drink, the whiskey, man, they passed that shit from like 1700s. From 1706 all the way to 1960, it stayed in the family. Like, it passed down from the first man who started it, passed to his son, who passed to his son, his son, his son, and everybody from it was a descendant from that first man. Until 1960, from 1706.
So it's gone now?
Well, now it's in the hands of, like, somebody else. I mean, the family still get royalties and stuff off of it, of course. But
they're not the owners.
But
somebody
no,
else,
yeah, but from that point, somebody, Jameson ran it.
That's crazy. That's a long ass.
That's a long ass run, bro. Like your great granddaddy started this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas, yeah.
So
that's pretty.
That was dope. But I ain't gonna kill y'all with that. I've been ready to get back in pod. Todd not here today. My man had to take care of some business.
Young Tizzle.
I meant to say that at the top of that.
You bitch you.
You know
What the fuck you want me to do?
That nigga say that shit and go away for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, he's about to disappear now.
Okay.
He's gone.
It's nap time.
Good job. Nigga hand clap.
Man, I was sitting with this. Y'all ever seen have y'all ever watched chicks prepare their Instagram pictures?
Man, it's a process.
Man.
But first, not even that part. Before they even get the right picture after they done took 68 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, fool.
My hand was in a little 1.8 centimeters to the left. Let me do it.
Man. Like you said, they got to take 1,500 pictures to get the one picture. Mm-hmm. But I thought I knew that. But what I didn't know was the filter part. Like getting the filter. I sat there and watched the girl put man, she probably put every filter up to just see how it looked.
Yeah.
And then swipe through it. Then, next filter. Then swipe through it. I'm like, man, how many of these motherfuckers she gonna change?
Save that bitch for later and come back and practice again.
That let you know right there. That's why you shouldn't be following them profile pictures.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. You get 2 pictures. When I be having to take pictures, you get 2.
I don't even do
If one of them 2 don't work out, then it wasn't meant to be.
It's on your
I
own.
never do a countdown, goddamn. I just hit about a 60-round burst. You got about 80. Pick you one, goddamn. You good?
That makes sense.
And then be sending them to me. Oh, shit.
Give me your phone. Let me do it with your phone.
That's why you just do the burst and send them the burst too. Look at this.
I still don't even know how to look at the burst for real. Once you got them taken,
I just keep clicking it and then eventually I get in it. I don't really know the technique. I just be pushing it and then I get in that bitch. And
I be seeing the little squares up there, but
yeah, you gotta hit that
one,
bitch.
goddamn.
Yeah, there you go. Just hit it. And I don't know technology.
Like that old ass man, goddamn. Work this phone for me, baby.
hey, why them old men when they had that phone, they be like this?
Hold that bitch way out there. Nigga, put your glasses on.
Nigga hold that bitch out so far.
Well, and then why they do that and put their glasses down?
Like why you?
If that's the case, bring that bitch back closer.
Exactly,
Stupid head ass.
Use your glasses, them whole goddamn microscopic.
But did y'all see T.I.?
Young T.I.
T.I. and the Exonerated 5 was together at the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. And basically they're working on a new campaign really to try to help people who didn't commit crimes or who've been in jail, been wrongfully convicted. They're working together to try to end mass incarceration. They had a 3-day conference, I think it was, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday over there in Atlanta to try to put programs together, plans together, put powers that be together to try to end the mass incarceration. Did y'all see that?
I didn't see it, but that's definitely dope. Anything we can do to fix the prison system, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, once again from T.I., this the type of shit we want to see. This is what we want to see you doing, continuously doing things like this, you know what I'm saying? And you don't see many people doing this for prisoners to help them with their reform once they're out and things of that nature. So I commend it, you know what I'm saying? Get more involved, and if you can, get involved, goddamn. Shit's pretty dope, man. Speaking of Georgia, Atlanta, y'all saw Tiffany Haddish. She said she's not gonna. She canceled shows in Georgia because of the abortion ban. So I have questions. Couple. What do you think of her doing that initially? Do you think that opens up a can of worms with all of these different states coming up with these same laws and rules? So if you're gonna do that in Georgia, you got to do these in these other 6, 7, 8 states that's doing it as well.
Right now, I just think it's a little premature because nothing has happened yet. Right? Even Alabama,
Right.
Georgia, Mississippi, like you can still have abortions, and that's years away.
Well, question, because like I want to say it's Missouri, it's somewhere over there. There was like there's one left in the state.
Now that was
the
closest.
As of now, or is that in the future?
No, it's one left in the state, and they was about to close it down.
Yeah, and they stayed up. That was Missouri, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. So
Missouri.
So with that being said, we're saying it's not taking effect when it is.
Well, in that, but
in there particularly,
but like they can still just cross the bridge to Kentucky, and
not everybody can though. Maybe you on the other side of the state or in the very middle of the state. You know, it take you 8 hours to get to another state.
Yeah, they definitely been doing stuff to squeeze and make it harder.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what he's saying as far as a law, it's not complete
Official.
bans yet put in place.
So
you still got them.
And then they doing this to go to the Supreme Court. That's their main goal. They want to go to the Supreme Court to have their day in court. Mm-hmm. But until then, I don't see the reason to be canceling shows and doing stuff like that.
Netflix doing it too though. But they say with Netflix, the state itself is probably gonna lose billions of dollars because of it though.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And just chiming in, I didn't really want to. I meant to go back to it before we move, but you brought up something a couple weeks ago about private prisons and how those are like why those are important, or like basically you were saying like we should do away with them.
Yeah.
Well, New York is trying to pass a lot of laws and bills to try to end private prisons altogether, as well as it was announced that Elizabeth Warren made an announcement that in her campaign she's wanting to implement a private prison ban across the system. And in fact, by her doing that, it made their stocks plummet. I just saw. So
good.
Hopefully it continues to plummet.
Yeah, so we can see now that the attitude is changing because like Can't Get Right said a couple weeks ago, if you have that as a business, that business needs revenue.
You gotta make money.
And you gotta go lock people up. That's their revenue. So
because Walmart doesn't try to get you not to come back to Walmart. The whole thing is, so let's make you a lifetime customer.
So we can profit off you.
I mean, it's just crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we shouldn't have that many people in jail to need private prison.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. I want to lock you up and keep you here so I can make money. That's just a crazy ass shit.
Makes no sense.
Because I saw somewhere like 2/3 of prisoners end up coming back.
Yeah.
So that's something fucked up with the system, but they know that. It ain't like it's a surprise.
And maybe they're coming back because you're targeting them as well. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because you're making it damn near impossible.
To make it,
like
when
you
you
said,
out.
you got to make money, so they got to go find somebody to lock up and arrest.
And it was, I had a great conversation on the plane with somebody who was talking about, we was talking about prison reform and stuff. And they had an interesting perspective because they had a different, unique perspective. You know, we was talking about prison rehabilitation.
Your
and,
ass find a friend in the goddamn well.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I talk.
Nobody
Y'all know
for
that.
goddamn.
That's why last podcast for short. This is true.
Nah, don't blame me.
It was okay length for two people, for a 2-man game. It was okay.
It was two of y'all. That's why I was short. Nigga, and you still 20 minutes shorter than it was when it's 4 people. So, shit.
That shit was a lot.
But nah, she just was saying how, like, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about prison and needing to reform and how you make it change or whatever. And so she was saying she had a little bit of different perspective on it simply because she knows somebody who she didn't know that person, but one of her friends was killed, raped and killed because of, there was a janitor that got a job where he was working at, and he was an ex-convict. Nobody knew that. You know, he was back out on the street, and through his job, he was able to, I guess he worked at the dorm or something like that. And basically, he raped and killed the girl. And so she felt like maybe they need to make punishment stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can see when you're on that other side
Right.
of it, how you can think that way
But
and see it that way.
my thing to that was, and I you know, I was kind of scared because you're on the plane. I don't know her. I don't want to offend. But I was thinking like, well, in that case, he still had to check felony on that box. And they still didn't stop him. So
That's somebody
kinda,
didn't do their job.
Right. So, like, it's nothing you can really do in a sense about it. It's an unfortunate situation, of course, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But even, you know what I'm saying, he's still putting felony on that box. That was to the point of we don't give them anything to do when they get out. That's why they end up going back, you know what I mean? But
you got to do something.
yeah, so, I don't know. It was just a crazy story, and it was just different to hear a unique perspective on it.
So, I mean, kind of staying in that same realm, it's somebody suggested that Birmingham needs to bring in the National Guard
For what?
for all these murders and shootings and killings.
Is it high like is it a high number here in Birmingham though? Compared to
Man,
some
they
others?
going off. I mean, compared
Is
with
it-
the
is it like-
times, I think they already over 100, and the summer just started. You know how niggas act in the summer.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's every day, fool. 2-3 people. It's starting to become like a lot.
I need to find out that number. I think I saw something today that it was at like 70 something. I think. That's
I
still a
think
big
it's over
number.
100.
But you notice
high
that, like,
number.
every city that have, like, a high influx of crime start screaming National Guard. We was
Yeah,
hearing that in
Chicago.
Chicago
Yeah.
and stuff, and you never see it actually happen. And we have to remember that if you bring in a National Guard, those are military people. They're trained on
Yeah.
military. They don't know how to police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, we see police have trouble sometimes. Police, not all, just some.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some bad actors. You know what I mean? And there's some great ones. But I'm just saying we see that a lot. So I don't know if National Guard is gonna always be the answer.
I think that'd be a terrible idea.
I
Like
do
you
too.
said, that's
Always.
military. Like they ain't.
Yeah, you don't want that, man. You don't want the military in your streets because then that changes everything. That changes the whole game.
You're
You got a curfew.
militarizing your city.
And
Like
it's, and it's
shit.
gonna
And you know
grow.
where they gonna put them. They're not gonna be in Mamba.
They're definitely right. Exactly.
No way. They're going to be right over here, goddamn East Lake somewhere.
It's always that unintended consequence. We
Right.
talk about that a lot. You know what I mean? So,
And somebody say something wrong, unfortunately, somebody going to get shot.
big shouts out to Colorado. Round of applause for Colorado. Colorado
I need
was
to
on the
go.
right side. They legalized weed back in 2014. And now their total sales right now is over $1 billion.
You hear that, Alabama?
Yeah. And they're
Really?
saying that total sales altogether since 2014 has exceeded $6.5 billion. So here's a state that's taking a drug that's illegal, taking it off the streets where it was illegal, made it legal, and now they're capitalizing off their revenue. You're bringing in $6 billion that you're adding to your schools, to your road and infrastructures, to pay higher police,
Teachers, everything.
pay the police more, get them better training, get your teachers, better quality teachers, all off this thing that you had illegal that really shouldn't be illegal anymore.
Man, when I was in LA, like somebody had told me they went into a dispensary, and the tax was like 25%, bro, and that's going to the state.
To the
You know,
state,
that's
yeah.
going to education. That's going to roads.
Yep.
And they said, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know, but they said the prices was still cheaper than if you was buying on the street.
Yeah.
With the 25% markup.
That's why a lot of niggas on the street going out of business.
Yeah.
They going out of because it's why would I buy this when I could get it legal and it's probably gonna be more potent as well. So,
And then you know
More
what
control.
you get in. Yeah, control.
Yeah, nigga on the street, I got that bubble gum orange kush.
Are you sure that's what that is?
That shit red like a
Exactly. Goddamn. It's orange, all right.
It's
Goddamn.
orange.
Like
That
the
nigga put
sun
some
been on
orange
that
down
bitch
that
too long.
bitch.
Sprinkle some crayons in this shit.
Like my grass when I first had that shit. My shit was super burnt. Burnt ass grass. That's all it was.
Yeah, but shouts out to Colorado, man. It just makes sense, man. Like
I wanna go.
business wise.
I damn sure want to go. I want to go in the winter. Shit, stop saying where you want to go on this motherfucker. Somebody, well, let's go to Colorado. We can go skiing. I damn sure want to go to Colorado like in the winter time or some shit. I want to take a winter trip.
That nigga not go. That nigga gonna stick his foot right out the door one good time.
I like
Fuck
to do
that
shit. I
That
like
nigga
to
gonna
do
look out
shit,
the
girl.
window.
I do some shit. Like,
I
it's
go
like-
to a ski lodge.
Yeah, I go ski real quick.
I ain't getting
gonna stay out there for hours.
I will
and
say,
hours.
you know, coming from Wisconsin when I lived there for that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit used to be fun. It was one of them things that got old quick.
You talking about the snow? Or what are
Yeah,
you talking about?
That's
the
why I
snow.
only need 3 days.
Oh.
He was talking about skiing
Yeah.
and all that. Like, we used to, like,
3
when it
days.
first snowed, you know, as little kids, you'll go on a big ass hill. They had these big ass little hills. You get the little tube and slide down that bitch as a little kid. That shit was fun as I don't know what.
I ain't never saw snow until I got here.
Man, hey, we
Got
had
here
real
in
snow
college
up there.
sometimes, saw some snow.
But like, it's fun. So like, you know, you go skiing. I'd have been cross country skiing, downhill skiing, snowboarding, sledding, all that shit.
that shit expensive though. Them
That
winter
shit
trips,
is
yeah.
expensive.
That shit way
Yeah.
too expensive.
Yeah, it can get high.
I just want to wear the big goggles.
You can do that in the pool. No,
Hell
you can't.
nah.
You can't do nothing.
Don't
in the
let
pool.
that nigga
I
do
can't-
nothing in no pool.
No,
No, I
more
can't even
pool.
swim no more.
Pool
Dummy.
off limits. Goddamn. Take you a break from a pool.
Yeah, but I thought that was dope. So we'll see, you know, what they continue to do. It's a lot of other states following suit. Alabama, come on, let's get in line.
Mm-hmm.
We could definitely use that revenue here. So.
We're about 8 years behind. So
Yeah, we got about 15 more.
Yeah.
Speaking of drugs, man, y'all saw DMX?
That's a fuck.
But it's a good
That's
thing.
a
It's
fucked up-
it's a good thing though. Like he looks real good, man. He look healthy. He don't look like he's been on any drugs.
he off the pipe.
He off the whatever he was on, goddamn. But he's in a movie. He's gonna be in a movie. And you can see the picture. I'll show y'all the boy. Look at the picture. He look healthy, man. Check him out.
He does.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He looks healthy, and he's playing a cop in chase of some serial murderer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair, when he had those previous movies with Aaliyah, he was actually a pretty decent actor. So I
I wouldn't go that far. But
He was a decent actor. I don't think he was terrible.
that whole movie was terrible.
I like little movies like that. Fool. Like I can watch that
Man,
shit.
I meant to ask y'all,
He always meant to ask some shit.
what's y'all favorite bad movie?
Bad movie?
Yeah.
You understood that?
Yeah.
What's a bad movie?
The Dave Chappelle movie. The Dave
Oh,
Chappelle
like
movie.
a movie that was trash.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
you like it. It's,
Um,
you know,
what's the Dave Chappelle movie when he was smoking weed?
half
Half-Baked.
baked.
Half-Baked. Yeah, that's a
I
bad
can't-
movie, but I think it's good.
For me, it's Soul Plane.
So
I'll watch that shit all day. But I like half baked.
Yeah, Half-Baked.
So it was funny to me.
I don't know if I can think of a favorite bad movie.
Half-Baked was pretty bad.
Like, you know, just a movie that
I
people
know what you mean. And I just don't know like
Is Cool Running considered a bad movie? Or was that a good movie? Cause Sanko, we got a bobsled.
At the
team.
time.
I would say this
Vampire
might not work, but
Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn, fool. That shit was a badass movie, but
Yeah.
that shit funny as I don't know what.
Y'all like that shit. Yeah, I
love
think
that
that
shit.
Man, that shit.
That
I'm
super
not
funny.
clicking on that.
Preacher Paulie? You ain't gonna watch Preacher Paulie?
Woo,
cuz?
damn.
Get you a piece of evil ass.
Man, hey, Vampire in Brooklyn is a horrible movie, but that shit is so funny.
I tell you what, you get you a piece of evil ass nowadays, you get married.
Woo!
Goddamn Preacher Paulie.
Woo!
Woo, goddamn. He be like, this nigga stupid. Fuck that. Speaking of movies, do y'all think LeBron tampered? I asked that because the new Space Jam 2 movie is in it, and just somehow Anthony Davis, the day after he got traded, is in that movie.
Yeah, he tampered.
But I think that was already set.
You
Like,
think? I mean, think what was said?
I think LeBron knew when he signed that he was eventually going to get Anthony Davis.
But is that tampering though?
I don't,
Yeah, he tampered.
yeah, I mean, by the letter of the law, but so.
Tampered. He tampered, but you're not gonna prove it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
these boys got phones, they got text,
Right.
they see each other in person. It's not, hey, bro,
They
I
spend
really want
summers
you out here. Like,
together,
yeah,
yeah.
come on, man. Like, it ain't nothing like the money that they got. I can fly to New Orleans. I can fly to LA, sit here with Brun. We're gonna talk about how we finna make this work. Yeah, they tampered.
Or I could just
But you
call
gotta prove it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Little shit like that, man, you might as well curve the laws for
You in
like,
LA? I'll be there
Just
tomorrow.
change it.
Let me go get a flight.
Yeah, man.
just- and is there a rule against players tampering? That's something I need to know because I know they always would catch the Magic Johnsons and executives But I don't remember ever many times of them saying a player actually tampered.
I don't think you can actively recruit if they're under contract. But
A
you
player
have to-
or
a player.
coach?
But like you would have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like under contract, I don't think he can say, I want Anthony Davis on my team. I don't think. But all you got to do is just not say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with Kangaroo. I don't know the real rules, you know what I'm saying? So it'll have to be corrected. Somebody'll tell us, hey man, when we
They not gonna tell us, and I'm sick of these fact finders. God, like they don't be knowing shit. Sick of their ass.
Well, my one fact finder who I'm thinking about, he know who he is. He gonna send me the shit with the whole legislation and shit on it.
Oh,
Every last little bit of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, he gonna give me every little piece I need.
I'm not talking about that one. Okay? All the other ones.
But nah, I'm with you. I don't think you can just sit there and like actively just come out and do it. But I mean, come on, we know they do it, especially in today's NBA.
Y'all think that's gonna be a good movie though?
No,
Space Jam 2?
it's no way it can live up to the first one.
Is that because you're a Super Jordan fan or?
Well, many different factors. Jordan fan, of course, but that was the first movie that had real people and animation.
So who you think would be the better actor? Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan, because he's just a better human being.
I don't know if Jordan's a better actor though. I think LeBron's more personable. He's more out there.
No,
more in
because
social media. More.
LeBron was in this movie called Shipwreck. No,
I know what you're talking about with the
with the white guy.
the white guy and the white lady.
Wasn't it? Yeah, Amy
Schumer?
Schumer. Was it Shipwreck?
I don't know the name of it,
But
but
it
I
was
know what you're
something
talking
red.
about.
Yeah, and he was pretty good in it. So, and I've never seen Jordan be good like in a movie because he was playing Michael Jordan. So, how much do you have to do?
I think Jordan acting was
but
pretty terrible.
I'm not giving LeBron that.
I can't even remember. It's been so long since I seen Space Jam.
I remember. Yeah,
But it was.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember like his actual acting ability.
It was pretty bad. It was real bad. Goddamn. You could only imagine.
Hey, they don't care. You see how much they sold out there.
That's all that matters. goddamn.
Exactly. Fuck. Y'all, how you? I ain't even
know.
get it out.
I know it's something.
Hang on. Speaking of being interrupted, let me ask y'all a question. Like,
Speaking of being interrupted.
do y'all go to the bathroom with your significant other in the bathroom?
I mean, I don't, but I don't. What you mean, like go while she's in there?
Like, if you got to take a shit.
I don't. I shit. I don't give a shit.
No.
Some
Said I
shit.
shit, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I'm going shit.
I think
I'm
that
not
shit
gonna go
weird
shit
as
in there.
fuck.
I do want to be left alone, but I don't
Yeah,
really care
I
if
need
you
some
in there.
privacy.
I need
Y'all
some
to
privacy.
Concentrate.
I don't care. I'm going shit.
You over there straining and shit.
Yeah.
Close the door. Don't look at me.
Then you wipe it and shit. That's really the part, the wiping part.
I know. I closed the door on the wipe. You got to
Okay.
get out for the wipe.
That's
You can't-
the-
you can't see the
That's a
wipe.
different type
Yeah,
of weird.
that's the worst part.
You can't see
Nah,
the
I gotta go pee or something, but I'm not finna shit with the
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, come on.
Get out of here.
Who the
Caveman.
That'd be great, man. She
Caveman.
want to have talks and shit. Over the door, I want to have a talk, man. You don't get out of here with that shit right now at the time.
Little
but
talk head.
I lock the door.
I don't care, man. If you want to smell this shit,
I
then
need
more
my
power.
privacy.
I read. Hey, it's worse for you to smell this shit than me to talk to you right now. So
That's
I'm
some
good.
weird shit, though, bro. I know we're talking about shit, and we keep saying shit.
But I ain't choose it.
But that's just weird. To like, why do you want to be in here right now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, I never.
Women, why do y'all want to smell a man shit? I never want to smell your shit. Your shit stink.
Yes.
And they don't think so.
They
Get
don't
out
think
there,
so.
man. You don't smell that shit.
How could you not?
Huda, I noticed last week, Professor Anderson had a whole lot of studies.
What he studied about?
I don't know. He just had a whole bunch of studies last week. You was like, nigga, you a studying ass nigga this week. My boy had good notes while I was gone. I seen him.
I mean, you know, we had to pick up the slack. So.
Study go.
But I got a study for you.
What you got?
It say, survey finds that women prefers a dad body over a six-pack.
I saw that.
According to a new survey by Planet Fitness, women prefers the dad bod over the six-pack. What do you think?
I think it's a selling point for Planet Fitness, and they just want everybody to be welcome.
But that, don't that go against they
No.
Because their motto is no judgment zone.
Ah.
So if you're in a no
see the
judgment
angle.
zone, then it doesn't even
And
matter.
then-
You're
But
just
if
trying
I prefer bad body, then why I'm finna go to I don't need to go to the gym.
Because you might sign up, but you're still not going to go.
Exactly.
So that's just residual income.
So who are you asking this question if you're asking it to people who's coming in your gym?
Well, everybody want to say they going to get fit.
I mean, and within that article, they also said that the reason for it is most time they respond because their spouse is most likely shaped that way. So, of course, they're going to say, yes, my wife right here. No, I don't like whatever she looks like.
I want little one.
Yeah, I want the bit with the six-pack and the big round mouth.
Nah. You got to say, kind of like what be happening on the podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all want a goddamn...
But I mean, if the women, that's what they like, then that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy when you know what I'm saying? Happy with the dad bod. 6 packs for everybody.
Would you ever just let it go?
To me, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, marginally.
I don't think I wouldn't want to, not no more at this point. That's what I think in my head. Even when I'm 60 or 70, I still want to be able to jog or some shit. But then I'd be still looking at
that
niggas.
shit's therapeutic.
Yeah. I still look at niggas who are older, who do work out, and they don't look like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they can't. I mean, after a while.
Right. So eventually it's going to naturally go. And I can tell by my body, it's going to go.
Like going to the gym 9 in the morning is like the new coffee, goddamn. Like you need, like it's better when you go there.
I halfway miss it. I might miss it in a couple of weeks.
Make sure you do some 6 inches when you come back, though.
Hey, why was that a trigger for you?
It wasn't. What you mean?
It just like you. No, that shit. I used to hate that shit.
Hey, 6 inches. Then you,
yeah.
Beat it.
Then you gotta count. Like the asshole coach used to want to make you count. I hated that.
Hey, 6 inches was rough though.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like that Bush used to do 6 inches.
I don't know. Bush used to do 600s. Goddamn. Everybody got 14 600s. Nah, Bush, we need to run that shit.
Nigga said 14.
Yeah, man, nigga have us running around that bitch forever. Nigga, we ain't marathon runners. Rest in peace, Bush.
Rest in peace, Bush. For those who don't know, that was our strength and conditioning coach at UAB. Good dude, man.
Ah, man. Take a second out. Rest in peace, Frank. And I'm saying this for 2 reasons. Rest in peace, Frank. He was a Q from UAB. He passed in his sleep. But I also say this to say this. It was from sleep apnea. And us as black men, we're prone to sleep apnea. And we take it as just snoring or too much. But you're waking up out of your sleep, doing stuff like that. You need to go have that sleep study. I had it did, came back good. It's not that bad. You go sleep there for a night. You get peace and quiet because your wife not there.
You had a sleepover, cuz?
Yeah. Hey, big fun.
So what all you got to do?
They just have a bed there. And, it's like a hotel room. They have a bed there. They tell, it's a monitor looking at you. And they put the little shit all over you, all over you.
What's the little shit?
I
didn't say the little shit.
Like the EKG things, the little round things, the sticky
all
things.
over you?
Yeah, like shit was everywhere. Because they got to monitor everything.
Shit was everywhere. Talk about when I say shit was everywhere.
But you just go to sleep. And you try to be, as comfortable as possible.
Do they give you something or you just sleep naturally?
Oh, you just sleep naturally.
Yeah,
because they want to know how you...
They want to know how your sleep is.
Yeah.
And it is ironic that you said it because, too, it actually, too, affects athletes and bigger people as well. The thing that happens sometimes with athletes, and this is what happened with Reggie White. You're so athletic and then you lose maybe a little bit of weight or that extra weight, it helps block like that. I don't know I don't know the medical term in the back of your throat. And that extra flab will go over your esophagus or stop your airway or close your airway. And a lot of times that's how sometimes people will pass in their sleep, man. It's unfortunate. I was telling you, and I said this a couple weeks ago, I felt like, one of the reasons why I felt like it was time to start working out is like I felt like sometime in the middle of the night I wake up gasping for air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of crazy. Like waking up feeling like shit.
I'm not breathing.
Yeah, like I wasn't breathing. So like that was another big reason that I started working out like heavy.
Like DJ over there. We need to check see if that nigga breathing.
That nigga went to sleep by 15 times.
Every way possible.
I can't get on camera. I'm taking a nap. It's okay, DJ.
But yeah, man.
Frank. He was there when we was there?
If I showed you a picture, you'll know. But towards the later, because I think he went to some other schools, but he's our age. He went like he was older than 34, 35.
Damn. Rest in peace, Frank.
Yeah. He took a nap. He took a nap without his breather machine.
CPAP.
So you gotta
CPAP.
So anytime you go to sleep, you gotta have that on.
When you have sleep apnea, they do. And matter of fact, a lot of people don't like it because it's such a big mask.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
hard
not
to sleep
comfortable.
with it.
But there is a new CPAP out. It's real small. It just plug right into your nose. I don't know how expensive that it is, but it's supposed to be better for people who don't like sleeping with the big mask.
And also they say like a lot of time the masks don't fit us because as black people, you know, we naturally have bigger noses. Like it might not fit as well as pressing down. It's just uncomfortable. So something to think about looking into.
That's tough.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Birmingham and Mobile, man. We always see these two cities, man, sometimes shared in a negative light. But recently there was a study done, and Birmingham and Mobile ranked amongst the top American cities of the future. Mobile basically ranked number 5, and Birmingham came in number 9. A lot of the different industries that they're attracting, aviation down in Mobile is a big attraction, and they saying that these are gonna make these cities basically pop and blow up. They're booming, they're growing. I know we see a lot about Huntsville, but they just said that Birmingham and Mobile are in great positions for the future going forward. So
is it strictly aviation or is it multiple businesses?
it's a lot of different stuff. Fool. It's logistics. In Birmingham, so a lot of the like shipping and stuff like that, but it's coming from what's going down. Mobile is one of the, I don't remember how many it is, but it's a deep water port, meaning they can bring big ships into and
they
unload.
dug it out to make it.
Into the port.
Yeah.
And so is Amazon opening up here?
Investment?
Yeah, investment.
that shit's
Yeah.
coming.
So that plays a part too.
No doubt.
That's dope. We in the right place, goddamn. We in the perfect place.
Yeah, we're in the right place. They
Get
just
some
got to
shit
get we just got to get the political minds together. So once we get that, then it is what it is. And another city I want to shout out real quick, San Francisco. San Francisco, the home of the tech industries. San Francisco proposes the nation's first universal mental health care system. So I thought that was pretty dope. Basically, what they're trying to do, people with substance abuse, any mental illnesses, they're trying to make it to where it's universal, similar to like what you would see with Obamacare or something where it's for all. It's free. Yeah. You can come in, get screening, get checked, go through rehab, rehabilitation, things like that at no charge if you live or a resident of those areas. I don't know the different restrictions, but you could receive free mental health care and substance abuse screenings and treatment. So I thought that was dope. San Francisco has a really high population of homeless, and some of it tracks back to substance abuse and mental health. Right. So they're trying to find, for so many years, they've done it one way. You know what I'm saying? And now they're trying to find a way to, curve that. So shouts out to San Francisco for trying to get ahead of that.
That's pretty dope, man. That's something that's needed. California is usually one of the first states to get something like of this nature going in the right direction. So hopefully it's something that works out real good, man, and it spreads out to the rest of the states.
I mean, usually, to tell you the truth, like, the nation, like, California be the test dummy for a lot of stuff.
Yep.
They try it first, and then the rest of the nation
fall in line with it.
Mm-hmm. But that's,
or I wouldn't say test dummies, I'd say the trailblazers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's weird that San Francisco has a big homeless problem because it costs so much to stay there.
And that's probably why they homeless.
That's why.
Well, yeah.
Shit is expensive. Yeah. You can't find nothing under $1,500.
Yeah.
For a little shit.
It's more than that.
I
want to say, and I might be wrong, but San Francisco is like either number 1 or it's in the top 3 highest in the nation.
Yeah.
I think it's like San Francisco, New York, DC or something like that.
On New York, y'all saw that Biggie's childhood apartment is renting for like $4,000 a month. It's a 1-bedroom.
Damn.
It's a 1-bedroom renting for $4,000 a month. Like, how the fuck?
But that also goes to because that whole community has changed.
But $4,000 a month for a 1-bedroom?
But in New York, you probably paying 2.
I don't care where that's at, man.
Is Brooklyn part of that change? Because he was from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, it's all changed.
Yeah. Bed-Stuy, they say, that's has changed over.
I listened to Nori podcast and Biggs was on there.
Yeah,
Biggs on there, and he was talking about how it's changing and how it's so much different up there. So yeah, everything getting gentrified. He likes the gentrification, but like us. He just hates the people that's profiting from it. It's never us.
Right.
I mean, I just wish we could do it ourselves. Like, people of a certain income, just, hey, let's go take this over. Let's all stay over here. Let's make this school system.
Yeah, they put a Q in that bitch. They put a Q. School
Better.
don't have a Q,
damn.
cuz.
I think got that Wolford tongue early, don't it?
Right.
Super early.
Fuck yeah. I get so tired of y'all.
But speaking of that, you said you wish that we can be the ones making these buys, and that made me think about the big talk in the political world right now is the reparations. What do y'all stand on? What do y'all think of that? What's this whole perception of reparations?
Me personally, I think that's never going to happen.
Reparations?
How could you possibly do it? But I feel like how you gave the Native Americans casinos, give us a weed industry. We talked about that. Like, let us open up our own places. Let us solely have those contracts to grow weed and to do that.
I saw shit. I forgot his name, but he's a black activist. He's an ex-NFL player, and he's now in that world. He was like, I don't really care to see my people get reparations for the simple fact I don't feel like they have to give us anything. One, and he said it makes it seems like we're begging. Now, I don't agree with that, but what do y'all think of that?
That was the tight end that played for
he
got
played for
brother.
the Jets in like the 70s. He older
Oh,
guy.
no.
Yeah.
Marcellus Bennett was saying the same thing.
No. He an older guy.
Okay.
He an older guy. He out there. He's in politics. He's an older guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't just give me a handout. Give me something that's gonna make my people better forever.
Is it a handout?
It's still a handout. I mean, you might deserve it, but
Right.
I mean, it's still a handout. Even when they gave it to the Japanese, they gave it to whoever they gave it to. It's still a handout.
I just look at it from a standpoint of I can't really necessarily say it's a handout because there's companies to this day that are bigger. They're as big as they are because they benefited from slave trade. Like one of them I know for a fact was like Lehman Brothers. You had a lot of different insurance companies. I don't know if a lot of people knew this, but a lot of those slave ships that was coming across had insurance on their cargo.
Mm-hmm.
We were treated as cargo.
Yeah.
So they had insurance. So if the slave ship wrecked or if something happened or didn't make it and they lost their cargo or they lost slaves on the way, they could do an insurance claim off of it. And they profited, whether they made it to the West Indies or if they made it to America or not. I know some of the people that I said that I saw that was speaking up, like black politicians, they were saying that reparations doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of cash payments.
Yeah.
Some could be more in community stuff. Some could be propping up HBCUs, making sure that none of them ever fold. Things that basically prop up black communities, you're supporting them and pushing them up so they can go do the work propping up the community. So, I mean, it's complicated. Like, I don't know how you would do it. I don't know what it looks like. But all they're trying to do now, honestly, I don't see why it's hard. Only thing they're trying to do now is just set up a committee to study how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a way to do it yet. Right. What they're just trying to say is let's put scholars together. Let's put black activists together. Let's put business minds together and politicians and figure out if we did do reparations, what would be the amount, how would we do it, and how would we, basically allocate the funds. I don't see why that would be bad to investigate ways of how it would be done.
Hand out or not, I want my 40 acres in the mule, and I'm gonna make that 40 acres in the mule. I'm gonna triple that. I'm gonna quadruple that, and my family from here on out, for like we were just talking about, Jameson is gonna live on for those 200 years.
It's just, I don't think no monetary value would do enough. I think it's at least 100 years too late. It should have been done then.
I wouldn't say it wouldn't, not only monetary value, but I'll take the monetary value, but it's going to take the smarts, which is, going to help build something moving forward. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like,
that's like having a subsidy from the state to get your business started. Why not take that?
That's what I said. So, you know what I'm saying? If this was done in, just to say, the early 1900s, then people would have been able to start more business,
I get that.
be more efficient, and then it's no telling where the world will be now, where we would, as a people would.
I get that, but at this point, we can't think about that anymore. We have to think about 2200 and what our grandkids are going to be. So that's what we have to think about.
Yeah, but they say they're going to give everybody, every black person $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really.
It's not enough for one.
That's not changing us.
It's not enough for one, but for two, there's going to be a lot of those black people who's going to turn that $10,000 into something.
Yeah. It'll be crazy, nigga.
It's going to be something.
Hey, it's some creative niggas, man.
Something, but I mean, it's not. I don't think it would change our projection that much. Because, I mean, you could blow 10,000. You could blow 50,000 if it's just given to you.
There's some people that would take that $10,000 and, like he said, make that into something.
Yeah.
We see that all the time.
That's the start of a barbershop.
Yep.
But, I mean,
it could be a lot of different things, man.
Putting it into other stuff like, set up a fund where I can go get an interest-free business loan or, stuff like that, I think will help more.
But I just want to make sure that we point out that, like I said, a lot of those politicians who are talking about it are a lot more creative than just, hey, we want money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it's more than just
we don't know how that is, but I think that it at least should be looked into and allow a committee to figure out how it would work if it did work at all.
I want to say,
just think about like how you get over with, like you don't have to pay for your labor for 300 and something plus years.
Right.
Man. You get nothing but free labor. And even when you do finally get rid of slavery, you still got a time period where
you pay them nothing.
Yeah, you pay them nothing or they disadvantaged or you know what I mean? Like
you fed them.
Basically slavery.
That's crazy.
You gave them food, what you was doing already.
That's super crazy. The food that they had to still grow. And then you think about for 300 and some odd years, the skill sets that you learned. You was the one building the houses, building the churches, building the roads, doing off your free. So you had all the skill sets.
I could have easily had me a business building churches.
Yeah,
as a black man.
We had all the skill sets. We was the ones doing it. Crazy, man.
Crazy world that we live in. Speaking of a crazy world, man, LeVar Ball. LeVar goddamn Ball.
What that nigga said you could drive my stick?
Yeah, no.
I switch gears. I switch gears anytime.
Yeah. Did y'all think that was offensive? Did you take it as offensive?
Oh, okay.
Today's time, you can't do that.
I took it as a harmless flirt. Now, if she's offended by it, then you don't go any further and you never say it again.
I look at it like this because she's the one who brought up the gears and by
No. You
but
can't
she
go
was
there.
saying switch gears like let's change subject.
Did you listen to it and how it was said? He was like, I could switch gears with you at any time. Like I could change with you at any time.
Yeah,
but it was sexual.
It was a harmless
I
flirt.
don't think it was.
In today's times, don't do that shit.
You shouldn't do it, but I don't think
right. So that's all we saying. So you shouldn't do it. That admits that don't do the shit.
I wouldn't do it, but I don't see a problem with, you know what I'm saying, with how it happened. How it sounded.
What's happened to him now?
He's banned from ESPN.
Exactly. Don't do that shit.
Yeah. Shit, he don't have no need to be on ESPN anyway.
They shouldn't have had him on there.
Fuck you on there for.
They love the cop because his personality.
Yeah, he gonna still be
on because he's just an idiot and they know they're gonna get that sound bite from him. Right. So I'm glad he banned.
He'll make the show somehow in the future. He may not be on there interviewing, but they have his picture.
I don't know, they don't need him.
They don't. But you know how it's the media. It's
because once you go, like at first, he was saying borderline stuff, but once you say, like, my son, you know what I'm saying, is much better off in New Orleans and they was trash. We was ready to get out of there.
Man's a character, man.
To even say your son even deserved to still be in the NBA is very questionable right now.
I like him. I like him in the NBA a little bit. I do think he has some improving to do, but
I want to see how he does in New Orleans.
He better do good, or he'll be a bum in my book if he don't.
I think he's gonna be a bum. I thought he was a bum coming out of UCLA.
I thought he was just drafted way too high.
I never liked him.
I liked him at UCLA. He was a serviceable guard. He was a nice point guard. He should have been drafted late first round and had low expectations.
Bum. Fresh voice. Bum.
Bum. I declare myself. I'm a New Orleans fan. I'm coming home, people.
Well, I thought who done stole my damn Jameson. It was about
this nigga. He done grabbed that bitch 16. It ain't going nowhere, cuz. Let that bitch sit up.
I like when I bring gifts that y'all like, man.
Nigga keep touching. This shit feel wooden, like it's sturdy. It's gonna last for some time, too.
I got real good gifts. I put some money into that gift.
It's all right, cuz. What the fuck we was just talking about?
You was talking about you being a New Orleans fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a New Orleans fan. New Orleans
Stupid
fan. Pelicans, Saints. I'm fans, man. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't had an NBA team in forever, so I'm gonna go home, be a Pelicans fan, and I'll be a Saints fan. I ain't got no NFL team, so I was bullshit with the Browns. Shit, I could never be a Browns fan. And the Dolphins, y'all never go back. I ain't gonna be like Ken Gira. I ain't going back on that boat. You know what I'm saying? So
I know switched up. So
you quit for a year.
I put myself on suspension. I was protesting for a year.
I hate you. for me, huh?
I'm a Bulls fan. And
why the Bulls?
Kobe White. I like him. Great guard. North Carolina, you know, that's how we produce guards.
Who else on the team?
Fuck if I know.
Lou Alding.
And
Jordan.
He ain't even there, yeah.
Some goddamn, I don't know who a nigga team.
That nigga said Rodman is still on that.
Yeah, I was field jazz.
Cartwright.
Yeah. Well, y'all niggas so crazy.
And Phoenix. I like Phoenix too.
Who on their team?
Corey Booker and Cam Johnson.
That's it. Nobody else on the team. Huh?
And I said that wrong. That's the nigga running for president. His name ain't Corey.
Devin. He put a light-skinned ball head 30 on the team.
But Booker, that is his last name. And,
Devin.
Yeah, Devin Booker and Cameron Johnson. I like them both.
So when they play each other, who you gonna root for?
I'm just not gonna watch that game.
I've never understood why some people be like, shit, the Cowboys my team, but then I like the 49ers as my second team. Are you allowed to have second teams?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a North Carolina fan, but I still enjoy watching Duke play.
But are you a fan of?
Because I'm a fan of basketball. No,
oh, then you're second. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
like that.
fuck no.
Well, I got a disclaimer to that. And maybe this mine, and maybe you're not here, but I'm a North Carolina fan through and through. I just started liking Duke lately. Like, not liking them, but just their style of play.
Yeah.
Like, I can watch them. But that just happened within the last 3-4 years now, you know? The old Duke, man, hell, now get them niggas out the TV. I didn't understand why them niggas liked them. But the new Duke, okay, I like how they play.
Yeah.
They got fun players. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I'm still a North Carolina fan. I never root for Duke, but yeah.
Like, I mean, and then that's why I say, like, I hate when people are more a fan of a team than a sport. Like, I love college basketball. So I watch Virginia. I watch Syracuse.
Yeah.
I like to watch
what
them.
you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm a fan of the sport, but this is my favorite team. But overall, I'm a fan of the sport.
Right, and I get you, and I agree with that. But I'm talking about these niggas who die hard two-team fans.
Nah, you can't be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you do that? Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna be interested in the Browns and see what they do. I'm gonna follow them. But I'm not gonna say.
But yeah,
I'm a fan.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been a fan of two teams. I can't.
You can't.
And now, in
Like,
professional sports, my team may
Like, see, you
change a lot
switch.
because I'm a personnel person. Like, I haven't been able to find a professional organization that I'm like, oh, I love them. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Nah, nigga, I like personnel. You know what I'm saying? And the personnel changed too much.
Yeah, especially in the NBA. Like, I'm not a diehard with anybody, so I can have 3-4 teams. I'm gonna check out Zion. I'm gonna see what LA is doing. I'm still gonna see what the Warriors doing. Like,
but you're a diehard Jerry Joneser.
No, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan.
Okay, Jerry Joneser.
Our history lasts way longer than Jerry Jones.
Okay,
But
And hopefully he passed soon.
damn,
But
damn,
that nigga harsh,
trash.
super trash.
That was trash as fuck.
pass on for being an owner.
Okay,
There you go. That's pass the team
thank
on.
you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Good job.
Okay.
Good pivot. Good fix.
You know, and you were talking about Zion. You saw when, you know, with him being the first pick, they talked a lot about my man not wanting to go to Pelicans. But his emotions, you can't help but say that was pure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Zion got drafted, first round, first pick to the Pelicans, it was just something surreal. He was just saying how, like, he never, as good as he was, he never pictured himself being the first round draft pick, man. And those emotions was raw.
Right.
You could tell he was excited to come to New Orleans. He was excited to be playing for Gentry. I thought that was dope.
When New Orleans love you, they love you, man. And they knew he's been coming, so they've been partying for him the entire week. Like the whole week. Like when the whole city parties for you for a whole week, you gotta be excited.
Yeah, he gonna be up there with Drew Brees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, saying
get the right crowd. That's all you got.
Gleason.
Yeah.
We saw what Popeyes did. They did his wingspan and wings.
Mm-hmm.
Cafe Du Monde did their beignets. They made Z's.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. They was in French Quarters. They had already had his pictures up and all that shit. That shit was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them basically said like, yeah, he gonna be as loved as Drew Brees is.
And that's one of the things about going to a smaller market. New Orleans is considered for the NBA a smaller market.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things about going to that smaller market, in particular New Orleans, is you get man, they gonna treat you like, you go to LA, okay, you're live, okay, but we got mega stars, we got kings, queens, and shit coming here.
Every restaurant gonna have the Zion as a
Zion gonna be everything, man. And ain't nobody gonna bother you in that city because you Zion.
They gonna want you to come party with them.
Just don't fall for them light-skinned women saying baby.
He can't help it. He already loved the light-skinned, white. But so these light-skinned
I
gonna get him.
forgot about that.
Yeah. But they gonna get him.
Yeah.
Gonna fall for it.
Don't go on Burberry.
But I'm saying that's dope, man. And you can see the raw emotion. I think he's excited at this point. And him and RJ Barrett open up first game in the Summer League.
That's gonna be dope.
I want to see it, man.
Man, I wish it was
July
at Summer. This would have been the year to be at Summer League.
It would have been.
That shit.
July
We're
5th.
supposed to go, man. We tripping. Let's go.
It's next month.
It's too late now.
It's 2 weeks, goddamn. Fuck next month. That shit in 2 weeks.
Nigga talking about Lego like we gonna drive that.
Let's go. Get a Winnebago.
we gonna gas up Hootie Ram.
Hope we make it, goddamn. Hope we make it.
We gonna have leg cramps before we get to Missouri.
Right.
We're gonna take 16 breaks.
Go barely be in Texas. Like, man, fuck this shit. Let's turn
leave
around.
on the 31st. Goddamn.
Let's just stop in Houston and watch this shit on TV.
But who y'all like draft pick wise?
I didn't watch much of the draft, man. I didn't watch much of it. But I do feel like the Pelicans really did win. They got a lot out of that draft. They got a game changer. I think they got a bright future. So we'll see.
I mean, definitely with Zion. But I actually went on a date, so I didn't get to see much of it. It was playing. But I do like that shit. I mean, just going back to it, I think Kobe White's going to be one of the best point guards coming up. Because just what I see him
That's
doing.
That's not your North Carolina bias?
No, because it's been proven North Carolina produces great point guards. And he was one of the better ones that I've seen. Like, I think he's going to be a little bit better than Ty Lawson. I think he's going to be better than Felton. Like,
think so?
That's his breed, yeah. So if he can do that, I think he gonna be pretty solid.
I see. I want to see it. How big is he? I don't think he is he very big? If he is,
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, if he is, he looks smaller. So I would like to see somebody say. I think he's a real good kid. What I remember most is just his reaction. And we were just not watching it. I was making fun of how it would, but it's pretty dope to be happy for your friend of that man, and when you could just see his real genuine.
Backstory, if you didn't watch it, his teammate Cam Johnson got drafted 11th, and they told him during his press interview, and he was just ecstatic about it.
Because he was supposed to maybe go second round, late first round, maybe second round.
And for him to sneak in and be in a lottery pick, he just thought that was dope.
And Cam Johnson was one of the ones that stayed around for a while.
Yeah, he was supposed to be one of
like he put his time in. He ain't like them freshman, sophomore sensations. That nigga put his time in.
He stayed, and he could have left any one of his years.
Yeah. So shouts out to Cam Johnson on that. That was dope.
You liked anybody in the draft?
Who?
Particular teams or any moves or?
I'm just anxious to see what the Pelicans do with they leverage now. They got some players coming in. They got Zion. I'm with you. I'm curious to see what they do.
I want to see what that Vanderbilt kid gonna do.
I haven't seen much of it. I don't know what he looks like.
No, he only played in like 4. He played in 4.5 games.
I hate to put y'all on the spot like this, but who was that? He was one of the first international players to go from like Slovenia. Man, that white boy had game.
You talking about in this draft?
Yeah, in this last draft.
Yeah,
he playing in Slovenia or something.
Jay Billis said like he might be one of the Draymond Green.
He
Steph
like
Currys.
was only 18 or 19, but he played in the university in Croatia.
Yeah.
It was Croatia. Man, that boy had game. I don't know who
They
he
always
was.
produce some players over there too.
I don't know who he was. Did he go to was the one that went to the Spurs maybe?
No, he did. It was the Spurs. The Spurs drafted.
They known for getting somebody.
Damn, I hope that ain't. I'm not mixing up because whoever he was the first international player taken, and he looked like he had some.
Nah,
game.
but Jay Billis was real high on him. They was asking him like who might be somebody taken kind of low. That's can be a surprise, and he definitely named him.
Jay Billis love Eric.
Name the dude that I'm talking about.
Yeah, the exact dude.
Gotcha.
That's who I know who you're talking
So
about.
who's the best pro? R.J. Barrett. Not many people are talking about Ja Morant or Zion. Who y'all think gonna be the better pro?
I'm still going with Zion, but I think it will happen for him, for R.J. Barrett. But
So Ja Morant, no chance.
you're gonna have to show me more than just balling out at Murray State.
I like him. I like him as a player. I think R.J. Barrett though. I'm thinking Barrett because he just has that NBA build. He's much more elusive, and he has a nice little jump shot. But Ja Morant a motherfucker too though.
I'm with you. I like Morant simply because of his game, the way he was able to play. I think that transitions well into the NBA game. Zion, I like him. I think he's gonna be good. You know, Todd was the one that anti-Zion.
Anti-Zion man.
Yeah, he was
R.J.
anti-Zion.
Barrett, best player in the world.
Right. So I think that I just like Morant game. I just feel like it's easier for him to transition to the NBA game. But none of this shit in the NBA, especially like them niggas, man, get injured, something happen, and they're never the same player.
So with that being said, we hadn't talked about it. KD. Do you think he returns to himself? Do you think he's going to be the KD of the KD that we know to be KD? A lot of fucking KDs.
I answer that, but Luka Samniak
Somniac?
from Croatia.
That's the guy who got drafted?
Yeah, 19. But man, the only thing that scares me about
And
KD
where he went?
to the Spurs.
Okay.
The only thing that scares me about KD is he's a 7-footer. I think that factors in some type of way.
Is he your typical 7-footer?
He's not, but he's still 7 feet is 7 feet. Like,
How old is he? 30
gotta
maybe?
be
Maybe about 30.
early 30s.
who'd always ask you that question like that? How old is he? Shit, I don't
Could that
know.
matter?
I know it do, but I'm just saying.
We watched it. He was in college when we was in college, so he got to be 32, 33. But it's just, man, being that tall and that injury, hopefully, he comes back to exactly where he was at.
I think he'll be all right because he's a shooter. He can shoot. And we notice as superstars get older,
Move less.
they move less. They start shooting more. You know what I'm saying? Kobe became a shooter. Jordan became a shooter. They can't dunk like they used to, so they become shooters. So I think that'll help him prolong his career. And I mean, he's tall enough; he'll still be able to dunk. But I think he'll be able to recover. I think, you know what I'm saying, the surgery time, the surgeons are so much better. The recovery is so much better than it used to be. I don't think some of these injuries are the death sentence. I can remember the 70s and 80s, an ACL, you was dead. That was the end of your career.
Yeah.
Gail says.
Yeah, man, Huda was just talking about that.
Yeah. Gail says over after 6 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
ACL
those injuries you never recover from. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a little different now. So I think he'll be fine. It's just a long road to recovery, but
about a whole year.
Yeah.
I don't think
about 18 months, I think. Yeah. He's missing all of them.
I just hate that, man. Like injuries is a part of the sport. It's a part of the game, but I just hate when you have to go out because of injury. You know, that's just.
I don't think he'll ever be the same KD, but I don't think that his play will diminish, if that makes sense. He's not going to be that same, like you said, he's not going to be that same explosive guy that he was before, but he's going to get buckets no matter what. He's going to have an awesome mid-range game. He's going to have an awesome post game, and he's going to make you guard him. So I think he'll recover. I'm sorry it's going to have to take so long for us to wait and see. I think it's going to be a different game, but a very effective game also.
So the Warriors want to do want him to come in, sign. They rest him up for a year, and in a year, if he wants to, they're saying that they'll be open to a sign and trade.
I saw that sign and trade, but I mean, I don't know what their options are anyway.
Would you trust that?
Who, if I'm who? KD or the team?
If you KD.
I mean, it really doesn't matter because I can just say no right now and opt in, and you got to pay me anyway because he has a player option. So
For 1 year. But
that's all that matters.
But even if you KD, you don't know how you're going to recover.
You don't.
That's guaranteed that you're finna get this $200-some million contract. That's guaranteed. Like,
but then what's this trade deal gonna be? You think the team's just gonna fully give you the range to pick where you're gonna go in at as well?
that's a risk you're taking, but I'd rather risk going to somewhere I don't want to go to in a year than.
But I'm saying if I sign and trade you, then that's basically what I'm doing, right? I'm picking where you're going.
Yeah, but if you give me input, if you let me have input,
It don't go that way.
No, it can.
Not if I mean, I don't get the logic of that. Have a deal that's going to be sign and trade. You sign this year, and then next year I trade you to wherever you want to go. To
Because
me,
they
that
get
just.
something back.
But maybe I don't. Like if you want to go to the Knicks and the Knicks have nothing that I want or can use, then what?
You can always get draft picks, but also.
But then what if I want Jimmy Butler?
We saw what happened to.
What if I want Jimmy Butler?
We saw what happened to Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
He was up for a max deal.
That's
What
a
the
different
fuck
story.
is he now? Like,
Exactly.
He
That's
was in
crazy.
Portland. He was in the playoffs.
But
But he didn't
was
make
in
the playoff.
Denver.
He was in Denver, but he didn't make the playoff roster, so he just was on the sideline. Denver.
So he was
That
up
is
for a max
crazy.
contract. You see
You know
what
how
the injury can do?
That's different
Man,
though. I
that
think
shit
that's
was
different. That's a
crazy.
different animal simply because he's a little guy. Like he's a very little guy. He can't be hurt or he can't be any less than what he was and still play this game.
Yeah,
He's
but
too
you
small.
know how tall guys and leg injuries, what they do to them. It affects them way different.
It does.
I think injuries just affect people,
Anybody.
sports people across the
Right.
board.
Just like
you
Isaiah
just don't never
Thomas.
know how you're going to recover from
Isaiah
that shit.
Thomas. That's a small guy.
I don't know. That's crazy. Did y'all see that Luau Ding?
Big money.
Shouts out to Luau Ding, man. The former NBA star, man, basically has made a $125 million portfolio just off of his real estate investments and deals alone. Luau Ding paid 15 years in the NBA. We was just coming off the sports stories. Most notably with Chicago, really was his best years with him and Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Back-to-back years had the best record in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Before Derrick Rose tore his ACL, talking about injuries. But Ding turned his income into a $125 million portfolio into real estate. Did y'all see that story?
I got the chance to see it today when you sent it in the group message. That's crazy, man, and that's pretty dope to see who he is and where he came from. Just to know his background and where he is now.
Yeah.
And to know I read that shit today. He been in the league 15 years. I forgot all about
15
that.
years.
Like to
Yeah.
be in the NBA for 15 years, that's longevity.
Yep.
And he's had hundreds of millions of dollars.
Had a
of
couple
contracts.
different All-Star appearances.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 2. Yeah.
I want to say his contracts over his career was like 150.
151.
Yeah,
Yep.
like
151 million.
Like, that's crazy, man.
But
I
he
think-
done made
I think
125
I think
on
one
the
of the
side.
contracts he robbed a nigga for one of the contracts. But I salute him.
Yeah.
One of the Chicago contracts.
Mhm. Yeah.
Born
But
in
that's pretty
Sudan,
dope. Mhm.
Sudanese. I think that's dope.
Super dope.
Like
man.
we always talk about, it's dope to me to be able to take, use your platform, man, and grow off of it. We're seeing now that that's the new trend. You got people like Blake Griffin, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Iguodala, Kevin Durant. All of these different people now are starting to use that platform. Like, use your celebrity and your stardom, because it's not going to last but for so long. Use that shit and branch it off into other avenues. So shouts out to Luau Ding for doing that, man. I
That's
think
dope,
that's
man.
dope.
That's dope, man. All them guys are doing it. I know we crack jokes about the Space Jam too, but LeBron and Anthony Davis just doing that and being in those movies and being in that Hollywood world, man, that's pretty dope too.
Yeah,
man.
because if
Huge
you
avenue.
think about how we looked at but Jordan and them when they was doing that. Like, we was younger kids then. So these kids now, they don't know Jordan like that. They know Bron.
Yeah.
And they know Davis, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Do the same
Space Jam 2 has the ability to do what Space Jam
They
1
probably
did.
never seen Space Jam, so they gonna go
That's true.
to 2. Yeah, just like Lion King.
And that's gonna be their best movie ever. Even if like I was saying, even if the acting's bad, because LeBron's in it, and because
Yep.
and the women, the little girls are gonna like it because Diana Taurasi is in it. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. Like that's pretty dope, man.
I used to like
I'm damn
Diana
sure gonna watch
Taurasi.
She was real dope at
Yeah.
UConn and in the league.
I'm scared of Lion King 2, though.
Why?
Well, not Lion King 2, but just the remake. I just
It looked dope.
I don't want them to fuck it
Don't
up.
say nothing about the Beehive.
Oh yeah, and Beyonce can't read, so how the hell she did?
So Nala gonna
They
be
used to have to mouth other shit.
So what you
Look,
saying-
this is what you say, Beyonce.
So what you said is Nala gonna be trash.
Hell yeah. You know how long it probably took them to film that? And she can't read.
Our podcast,
that nigga.
we done.
Yeah, we owe it, man.
Fuck.
Look,
snipers.
Beyonce, you say, Simba, where
yeah,
are you going?
Just off him.
Right.
Off-
Don't do the whole podcast. Just get him,
We
please.
can find a replacement. Just let us know. Who'll replace this nigga? You gotta give us a goddamn room, though.
So she can read.
I don't know.
That's why she don't know the Beehive be doing all that shit, because she can't read the comments. All she sees is bumblebees.
This nigga so trash. man.
Shouts out to Lion King 2. Shit.
Hey, but do y'all think that we getting into a space where, like, and I know we talked about this before, but shit, it's been so long. Do y'all think we get into a space where, like, people are not being creative, that it's just easy to remake something?
I mean,
Because
I don't know, because I do still think it's creative, because like they say, everything's made over and over and over and over. When it comes
That's
to
true.
like movies and songs and music, everything's already been made.
that's true.
So I think people are still getting creative for the simple fact that this Lion King looks like a real life movie compared to that last.
Well, that's
Lion
just
King.
technology.
Yeah.
But that's creativeness.
But
No, technology's just changed.
I get that, and
But
that comes.
I
with
guess what I'm
creativity.
saying, creative is, like, the first person who thought of Lion King,
Mhm.
this was never an idea. You sat there and thought of this.
you made it.
The second person's like, okay, I'm taking this idea that's already here, and I'm just gonna make a different story off of it, but I'm taking it from something that's already been placed.
Well, yeah, because there's new movies like The Us's and the things of that nature. So it's still new movies with new concepts of people being
Are those-
creative.
Classics, like Lion King, Aladdin, those are classics. Like somebody
I
had to
don't
sit
know.
there and creatively
I don't
come
know
up with
because
that.
when I think about it, like we don't go to the movies as much for real like that either. So I don't know.
But
And I don't even watch movies like we used to.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I was reading something that says like today's TV program and movies, it's set to where it's very easy to follow. Like the plot is not that thick and complicated, so people can be on their phone and
You mean
keep up
like
at the same time.
like reality TV that they love.
Yeah. So like it's a very simple concept. Concept. Everything is done.
And that's crazy because, like, you know, I know all us watch Bill Maher here, but like when you watch Bill Maher been saying for years that we getting dumber as a society.
Yeah, people
And
are
it's
stupid.
crazy. 'cause,
And when
like,
watching Bill Maher, you can't be on your it takes me
No,
about an
you gotta
hour
pay
and a
attention.
half to watch Bill Maher.
Yeah,
I can't even really eat because
You
I
can't-
think my chewing
No,
kind of gets
and that's
in
what
the
I'm
way.
saying. And that's crazy
gotta be
because when you
focused.
watch his show, you definitely have to like sit down and watch it, or you gonna miss shit. And you have to like go back,
Watch that
go
bitch
back.
again.
Yeah.
So
So
I try to watch that bit on like Sunday morning when I'm gonna lay there for a couple hours.
yeah, you definitely have to sit still when you watch his show
Because like you fuck around and look at your phone for a second.
and miss it.
You miss
You
the
like,
whole
what
point.
the fuck is they talking about now?
Right.
Yeah.
I rewind that shit. though.
Straight
Oh
up.
yeah, I
Yeah,
never
you
watch
definitely
it in
gotta
real time.
rewind.
Do
Yeah.
y'all ever rewind and forget to listen to that same
Yeah,
part
hell yeah.
again?
You gotta
Yeah,
rewind
do it again.
Goddamn.
I'm on 6 rewinds.
I done rewind this shit 3
He's
times.
like 88. Yeah. Nigga got
Damn,
ADHD.
Nigga rewind that bitch.
Nigga
and send-
rewind that
Send the
bitch.
same text all over again. My bad. Let me do it again.
Nigga rewind it and start back arguing with you niggas.
Question. Do y'all ever stumble against a good series and then you done watch about 3-4 episodes, but you don't tell your wife because you want to just watch it for yourself?
Yeah, but when they catch you watching it, and
Yeah.
the way they catch you is they'll look into like when you cut the Netflix on, it'll show
Yeah.
continue watching.
Continue
You been watching
watching.
this? Yeah, man. It got subtitles. It's Mexican drug law. You don't.
You
wanna
wasn't
watch
gonna
this.
like it.
Yeah, you won't gonna like. I'm watching something right now on Netflix. I forgot the name of it, but it's subtitles, and I actually read the subtitles. I don't change it. It's something about the drug laws in Mexico. Another one of those stories. But she got mad at me like 2 days ago.
Well, y'all know I'm in the house. I'm in the saving money house. So we
No-
got
no
rid of
Netflix?
the $2.99 Netflix.
No Netflix. Sorry.
I'm like,
bro.
why we can't? I'm like, man, we need Netflix. Oh, I got rid of it because I was just trying to save.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
gotta have
Get
Netflix.
I'll
back
give you
up.
the password. I don't want you going without
Nowadays, fool, you
Netflix.
could take the cable. Let me have Netflix because the cable
Pretty
I could cable in my phone. I could watch ESPN. I could watch Sports Center on Snapchat. Like that shit. Crazy.
But I mean, what's crazy? Like, she not necessarily wrong because nigga don't watch TV.
hell no.
Like it's so hard to watch that shit, man. We talk about it all the time on here, but it's just hard.
nigga
to
got
watch
about
that
58 first 48 recorded. Don't watch none of them.
And don't know.
Oh, yeah, no.
I watch about 8 minutes of it and fall asleep on that shit every night.
Man, I'm still trying to catch up on The Shy.
I ain't even started.
Oh, no. You tripping. Yeah,
I ain't
you
even
both.
started.
I've been trying to catch up on Succession before the new one come out.
You definitely had to catch up on Succession.
Oh man, fuck that shit. You can fuck that shit. I gotta fuck that. I gotta fuck that shit story right now. A Michigan man who won Mega Millions lottery during divorce case must share his $30 million. He got to give her half of his $30 million. They had been separated and apart for 2 years, but it was like separated since 2013. He won the lottery in like 2016. He got to give up $15 million.
So I won the lottery after my legal separation.
Yeah, 2 years after.
Was it legal?
They've been separated for 2 years.
Like
Oh,
a legal
yeah.
separation.
Oh,
Legal
yeah, that's
separation.
whack.
2 years. I got to give you $15 million.
That's whack.
That's before tax. I wonder if that's like, cause like,
It can't be before tax.
Like,
Like, he's only getting probably 23.
right? But I'm saying like with child support, they don't have to pay taxes on that. So if with alimony, you don't have to pay taxes on that. So if you got to pay her $15 million, does she have to pay taxes on that? I don't know.
Hopefully, you don't have to pay taxes on that $15 million.
Right. So, but maybe are you paying taxes on the $30 million? I don't
Right.
know.
But let me ask y'all: do more money make you stupid? Like, well, do more money make you more? Fuck that shit. Like me, fuck it. I got $30 million. Fuck it. I'm gonna have $15 million still. Get your $15 million. Get the fuck on.
I'm gonna be happy with either one of them, but I still don't want to give her my $15 million if we've been separated for 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
But I'm be okay.
But the
either
only
way.
thing about that, if you've been separated for 2 years, then maybe you had a chance of it working. Because, like, why you ain't go ahead and finish the deal?
I mean,
Ain't no separation around here.
Well, sometimes like
We either is or
like
we ain't.
working, but like working while I work.
Yay
I
or
have
nay?
some people be like, shit, we hadn't been together in 7 years, but we can't afford to get a divorce, or we can't get a divorce somehow. They've been separated for 7, 8 years, just shit like that. So, yeah, I don't know their background.
I
but
mean, you know
they
what
in,
I'm
De-
saying?
they in Detroit, so
I think it's more of an old school thing. Because, like, old school people used to just leave. And they'll never get divorced.
They still do that shit now.
mhm,
Yeah.
they just out of there.
Yeah, I'll leave. I'm goddamn day one. Papers. I'm not saying I'm leaving. Goddamn. You know, come on, don't
Of course,
don't
of
kill me.
course,
But I'm
okay.
just saying, like, what taking so long?
Yeah.
Especially if it's not contested.
So
if you
I
don't
wonder
go sign that goddamn
takes
paper, pay them $500.
I don't know. So what does take that process so long
We don't know.
for regular people?
Hopefully, we don't need to find out.
yeah. I don't.
I think it's like how we split up the assets. Like,
I think
what's
that's
contested.
Yeah, I think that's what happened when you contest it
Yeah.
and it's assets. Like, we accumulated a house while we was married, or we bought stocks while we was married. We did this. We got furniture. You got all this different stuff. I think that's what make it hard because some people be like, nah, shit, that's my house. And they're like, that's my house. So now y'all got to fight over who house it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know in some states they'll make it where if y'all can't agree on it, then y'all have to sell it. And then you have to split
Yeah,
the,
split it,
Split the money.
Yeah, split the money. So
Just sell it all.
I think that's what make it hard.
That's tough, man. Mm-mm. I don't want to find out though. So I'm glad I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it.
I don't want to find out.
Exactly. I'm good.
Stick with the devil, you know.
But that still sucks. My man had to give up that
Nigga
goddamn $15 million. Okay. If y'all had to vote for anybody to be the songwriter of the year, who would it be? Give me one person.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
A real one person. God damn it.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B ain't no goddamn songwriter of the year.
She has a great pen.
I Am Cardi B is the first female rapper to be named ASCAP Songwriter of the Year. And ASCAP pretty big, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Isn't that who the people count like all your spins and all of that stuff like
all
that?
All the spins across the country.
And yet they picked her as Songwriter of the Year.
This is a terrible joke, but ASCAP is being a dumbass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cause she don't write that.
But even then, let's say she wrote all of that shit.
But she didn't.
Let's say she did.
Even if she did, it wasn't the best.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
That's all I'm trying to say. Even if she did write it, it wasn't the best writing of the year.
No.
There was a lot of other writing.
And then I think even their writers dumb it down.
Nipsey wrote some shit this year, but okay. You know.
I think even their writers dumb it down to make you think that she could have wrote this dumb shit. Because how often he's talk about stripping and...
I mean, but you don't believe it, but if you've heard Partisan Fontaine songs, you can hear where that sound comes from in all of her songs.
Now, he is amazing. He's a genius. He's wrote for everybody.
He said he wrote it from a female's perspective, so I get it. I guess. I don't know.
That's weird to be able to write from a girl's perspective.
Or maybe you're more open-minded.
I mean, it's just probably having that mindset of like, if I, what would I say? You know what I'm saying? And if you're a creative writer, usually writing, like if you're a writer, a good writer, you creative.
I suck at writing. I learned that shit today.
Yeah, you just got to be creative.
You was
writing?
I wasn't writing shit. Nigga, I had to do some training on written communication. I was getting all the fucking answers wrong.
Sound about right.
I'd hate writing food. I guess I'm great at goddamn giving that shit to somebody else.
Could you imagine if
hey, do this right there.
Grace told who to write me a letter.
I
love you.
Yeah.
I
can write some real good basic
shit. Scooter.
I have 6 A's on that bitch. I hate to write though, man.
Oh, boy.
That shit,
I didn't want to do this shit. Scooter.
Fuck that shit.
I'd be dope if you could write in text message at work. Let me text at work on this computer.
That nigga letter be about 6 words.
I'm straight to the point, nigga.
I mean, you know what it is.
Exactly. Get to the point. Fuck all that other
what
shit.
What that nigga should have said? Hey.
That's it, goddamn. Hey, shut up, Todd. That's about it, goddamn.
He writing Quentin talking about shut up, Todd.
Exactly. Shut up, Todd.
Hey.
Shut up, Todd.
Hey, you still here. Love you.
Damn, nigga put look at my boss spot.
This was for you.
Shout out to you, man. Jameson Todd.
Jameson Todd. Y'all niggas so crazy. What else you got for us?
What I got, man? I got a question for y'all, man, about y'all lying ass parents. Goddamn. What's some of the lies that your parents told you as a kid? My number one is, come here, I'm not gonna hit you. And we
Don't ever go there.
And we got food at the house already. We ain't got nothing but some funky ass cereal, Mom. I don't want
we got McDonald's at the house.
I don't want no kicks. Not tonight. It's too late at night for kicks.
Tell me the truth and you won't get in trouble.
That's a lie. Big lie.
Big lie. That's why we'll tell the truth now.
It's so, you know what I'm saying?
Tell the truth, it won't be that bad.
It's a defense mechanism, goddamn. Defense mechanism. Mom,
I lied halfway through this and still got in trouble. Imagine if I told you what I really did.
You be lying for no reason, goddamn. Let me just tell a little fake lie and see if it works.
What it was? Eat your vegetables to grow big and strong.
My mama gonna be 5'10". Mama lied.
Telling you.
My mama ain't say that though. We ain't never ate no vegetables for real. Not on purpose. You know,
Nigga said he ate vegetables.
Like you eat some sauteed stewed corn. Yeah, there's some shit like that.
Food you just had like those one of those things you should have put in a group earlier so I could have thought about it. So I could call my dad and he gave me some more lies. Yeah, he still be giving me some more lies.
Nigga go that one time I put fish on the grill.
I put fish on the grill. What's some of the freakiest shit you did? I put some fish on the grill. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do. What's the fish got there?
That wasn't the question.
Fish you mean?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, man.
We We asked that nigga one time, man, what's the freakiest shit you ever did? Hey, I put some fish on the grill.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, nigga. Now answer the question, goddamn. Then once we joined, oh man, I'm gonna get in. That fish on the grill.
Fuck that.
And it fell through. The fish fell through.
The freakiest I've ever been.
I'm like, man, god damn, that nigga goddamn, that shit was so trash. Damn, man. I don't know, man. My mama lied so much, man. It's just, when you think about it as parents, you kind of gotta lie, but you gotta tell like the little white lies. I done lied to Jordan so many times. I don't know.
Man,
I be lying for no reason. I'm gonna see about it. I'm gonna see about it. Definitely no.
Hey, I don't know what the lies she ever told, but like when like your uncle or somebody seen you some money and seen you about $100. My uncle one time seen me about $200. I said, oh yeah, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. I never to this day, I don't know what them $200 are.
$200 that, mama.
you get my $20.
Shit.
Here you go.
10. Half that guy.
50 cents.
Hey, but Stock got a chance to be around my crazy ass daddy, and like he still to this day like, man, no, not believing that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm grown as fuck now. You can't get away with that because that nigga would sell you a dream.
To your pops?
Hell yeah. I mean, it be all fun
that might be the
now.
number one lie my mama told me for real though. She's like, I'm gonna see about it. You're not gonna see about it, mama. Once you say that, I know I ain't getting it.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
And mom, she'll bring me by my pops in the summer. I'll be right back. I don't see mama for 2 months. I'm just staying the whole summer. You say you be right back.
She dropped you off like Ricky.
Whole 2, that whole
Who
summer.
though that been looking out the window?
My mama
Well,
coming
she
back.
coming back. No, I don't want to eat. No, no beans and weenies.
Hey, who the problem over there? My mama said she coming back.
My
nigga.
mama said she coming right back.
Come back, nigga.
Better eat this right.
Dad over like, shit. She told me good luck when she dropped your ass off.
He didn't hear that part.
Hell no.
Told me something different from what she told you, goddamn.
Damn, boy, y'all niggas stupid.
They be mama and them, y'all trash, mom.
You the one asking what they lied about, like the motherfuckers ain't lied to us. Yeah.
Lie like a motherfucker.
No, fool, but like, what be the craziest thing is like, when you get older and you find out like family secrets.
Oh, boy, that shit crazy.
And you was like, you be,
every year I find out a new one.
yes, but like, you'll question your own grownness. You be like, I ain't grown enough to know about this yet.
Man.
Like, why y'all talk? Like, oh, so that really ain't my cousin?
Man.
We really not related?
Whole hood, you be your cousin.
Yeah, uncle was just sleeping.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, he right, though. You find out them family secrets, you be like, hold up, wait a minute.
Like, it's been like this my whole life, and I never knew.
Man, I heard some shit one time, Barbara. We were thugging. I was like, shh. Hey,
Your mom looked like she was a thug.
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't need to know that. Straight up.
But my mama say some shit. Yeah, you know, like her cousin, so they real old. You know, that's kind of like your auntie, but they ain't. Yeah, she used to smoke all the dope. Huh?
All the dope, goddamn.
What?
Hell no, I hope she did.
I think he said she smoked
All the dope.
Crazy.
Like, god damn.
Niggas are moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Some bitch.
Dummy.
And the voice
Dummy.
of Todd. Stupid some bitch. SOM bitch.
Florida crazy man, half coke and meth, steals a meth truck and leads cops on a medium speed chase.
Did you say he stole a meth truck?
That's what he said,
He
Mel.
said, I think he stole a meth truck.
I said a mail truck.
No, you said
He stole a meth dummy.
meth.
Anyway,
You got a dummy doing a dummy.
Florida man stole a mail truck, motherfucker. Fuck y'all.
A meth truck. What is a meth truck?
29-year-old Jesse Estep sprayed a postal worker with a can of mace.
Female.
And demanded keys. Police followed Jesse for 14 miles before he crashed the truck and flipped it over on I-95. Basically, the nigga, I don't know what he was doing, where he was trying to go, but he got mad, sprayed the truck driver with mace, stole the mail truck, went on a medium speed chase. Probably speeds never got over 30, 40 miles per hour.
Right.
We're speeding at moderate speeds. How the fuck you have a chase
The
at
Bronco
a
chase.
moderate speed? Goddamn.
But they definitely said that he was high off cocaine and methamphetamines when he stole the mail truck, and never said really why he was doing it or what his purpose or where he was trying to go. It just said that he was really high and stole a USPS truck and took police on a pursuit. So for that, And for that reason alone, you are our dummy of the week.
Dummy.
So does he get a state and a federal crime?
It's probably a
Probably
federal
so.
charge.
It's going to
Yeah,
probably
that's
be
federal.
both when you think about it.
Yeah, like state for stealing the
State
mail
for
truck
stealing.
and federal for
And
stealing
federal,
the
yeah,
mail
for
truck.
stealing the mail truck.
You big dumb fuck. Now you
But-
got to go do some jail time
But
twice.
the only thing, if you stole one of my bills, you should
Take
have
it.
to pay for it. If the light bill just happened to come and you was on the truck and you stole it, you should have to pay for
They
it.
gonna come get you.
Because I never got it.
You gonna get it.
Oh, you damn sure
You
gonna
gonna get that motherfucker.
They gonna send you that
Whether
disconnection
you want it or not. We
notice.
sent it. It's in our system. We sent it on December
You
3rd.
fucking you got it that.
yesterday. Yeah.
Well, yeah. For that, nigga, you are the dummy of the week.
Stupid
Dummy.
shit.
What else we got? We got anything else?
Hell no, man. I'm gonna put my Jameson on my mantle. And
Yeah, I'm gonna go put my shit on my bar.
Y'all not gonna drink it?
Don't your drunk ass.
I don't
touch
think
my
I'm gonna
Jameson.
drink it.
No, man. I'm gonna put it right beside that Cuban.
Unless Courtney really get on my nerves.
I'm crazy. So that
And
means
then I'm just gonna drink the Jameson one because I could probably replace that one.
they
They all Jameson,
ones.
motherfucker.
Oh, you talking the regular Jameson, not the
Nigga, that
other.
nigga said he gonna drink the Jameson.
Which one is the regular one though?
All of them
This one
Jameson.
right here.
Okay,
That's the one you can, go in the ABC store and buy.
gotcha. I hear you.
Especially with my bad foot, it'd be hard to get out.
Roll your ass around that motherfucker.
My man got a
That nigga
little
got-
scooter.
He moving fast.
That nigga got a senior citizen scooter.
Nigga right shoe and right leg gonna be strong and fucked up.
Hey, kick push. What's the little rapper
Kick,
name?
push. That was the nigga from
Skateboard
Chicago.
The nigga that went crazy.
Kick, push.
Kick
Lupe
that.
Fiasco.
No, not
Lupe,
Lupe.
yeah,
Fiasco.
Fiasco.
Yeah.
They say Lupier. What the fuck is that,
Oh,
nigga?
shit.
Lupita?
Nigga said Lupita. Other than that, man, we'll be back next week like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye-bye.
Dummy.